So I'm getting closer to 50, so I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious of what I put into my body and what I'm doing. So I've always been big into drinking water, but walking 2 to 3 miles a day. I cut sugar out like almost 3 weeks ago, and I've noticed that big time. I've noticed a difference in me. From that, what else? I know I have a lot of like foods and stuff that I don't tolerate very well, that sometimes I'll just eat and just be like, they taste so good that I'm just gonna deal with it, cut those. So just doing all that I can to try and support me to feeling good. And I've been sleeping a lot better because of, I don't know, maybe the no sugar, maybe the walking, probably a combination of both. Water, all that stuff. So anyways, that's boring. So this is the way, just so you know. It applies to a lot of things. Anyways, all right, let's get started. Hello, and welcome to another Cybersecurity 101. I'm Mark Hemingway, Creative Content Director here at Archer Energy Solutions. 2 episodes back, we talked about identity in the cloud, how managing who has access to what is one of the foundations of cloud security. Today, we're taking the next step: privilege escalation in the cloud. This is what happens when attackers, or even insiders, gain more access than they should, moving from a regular user account to full administrative control. And once that happens, the entire cloud environment can be at risk. Let's take a closer look. Privilege escalation is the process of exploiting a vulnerability, misconfiguration, or oversight to gain higher levels of access. In the cloud, this usually means starting with a low-level account, like a standard employee, and then finding a way to become an administrator or even a super user. Think of it like sneaking into the building as a janitor, then finding the master key that unlocks every office, every safe, and every server. Let's say an attacker steals login credentials for a regular cloud user. That alone might not seem catastrophic, but if that account has unused permissions, or if the attacker finds a misconfigured role in the identity management system, they can escalate to a higher level. From there, they could create new accounts with admin privileges, access sensitive databases, shut down cloud services, or even delete entire workloads. One real-world example: security researchers have shown how misconfigured identity and access management roles in AWS can allow attackers to hop from limited access to full control of a cloud environment. Why is it so dangerous? 3 key reasons. Number 1, complete control. Once attackers escalate privileges, they're effectively administrators. They can see, change, or delete anything. Number 2, persistence. Attackers often create hidden accounts or roles so they can come back later, even if the original entry point is closed. Number 3, hard to detect. Actions performed by a user with admin rights often look like legitimate activity, making it harder for security teams to spot a malicious behavior. Preventing privilege escalation requires a strong identity strategy plus continuous monitoring. Least privilege access gives users only the permission they need, no more. Regular role reviews. Audit roles and accounts to make sure no one has accumulated unnecessary access over time. Multi-factor authentication protects admin-level accounts from credential theft. Cloud security monitoring. Watch for suspicious behavior, like new admin accounts being created or permissions suddenly changing. Automated alerts. Configure your cloud platform to notify you when privilege levels change unexpectedly. Privilege escalation in the cloud is the natural next step for attackers after gaining initial access. It's why identity in the cloud isn't just about logging in, it's about making sure permissions are tightly controlled and constantly reviewed. Because in the cloud, one compromised identity can turn into full system control, if privileges aren't managed carefully. If you found this helpful, hit the button, the like one, subscribe, and share it with someone who thinks they need to know a little bit more about the cloud. I sure didn't know about it. And don't forget to follow us on our socials, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter, or X. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time. Drink water. Go for a walk. Stop eating sugar. Bye.
You can catch new episodes every Thursday. Follow us on YouTube at ArcherU. Like, subscribe, and click the bell notification to be notified when a new episode has been released. Is there a question or a topic you'd like Mark to address on an upcoming episode of Cybersecurity 101? Leave them in the comments below and check back in every Thursday for a brand new episode.